Continuing with the Home tab on the ribbon in OneNote, we're going to now look at tags. Now tags is this area down towards the right. Tags can be used to identify key areas, sections or items on a page. You can sort of think of them as a bit like bookmarks that you might need to refer to. They do have some other purposes or other things you can do with them though. You can classify or make searching easier with things. We've got some examples here and we'll just explore some of the functionality that's available. So the first one here, we've actually got a question: when does school start? And we're to indicate the correct answer with a star, important. And so I'm going to look for my answer. The answer here is 8:20 a.m. On the top here, I don't actually need to use the drop down, even though there are a lot of different types of tags I could use, because important appears right at the top. One of the two that are visible. There we go. Now we've marked it as 8:20 a.m. That's the correct answer. The next one, it says which of the following is not a noun, and it says tick the correct answer. Now these little boxes here are known as to-do boxes. If you look at the top on the tab, you'll see where they come from. That's how we put those in there. But what we can do is, to answer correctly, we will find the word that is not a noun, in this case jump, and we'll tick it, and then the tick will appear, which might be useful for making quizzes for students. Next one is mark the text opposite as to do. So we're actually going to mark this. So we've got to complete the science quest. We're going to put a to do tag on it. We can click on this one. Either of these will do the same thing. And then we got complete science quiz, ready for it to be ticked off later on. Now the next, it says mark the text opposite as a question. So for example, if a student was reading something, they might like to tag something to later ask a teacher a question about. So what does adaptation mean? So we'll look for question. We'll go up to tags, click on the drop down, and in this case question with the question mark is number 3. We'll click that. Next, mark the image opposite as music to listen to. Again, another feature, we can actually look for one of those particular tags. If we will find a movie to see, book to read, and music to listen to. This one here, you actually are able to create your own tags. So we've been asked to create our own tag called to be studied and assign it opposite. So I'll click here. We'll go up to tags, click on the drop down, and we're going to go to right down the bottom to customize tags. Clicking customize tags, we now click on new tag, and it was to be called to be studied. Now you can also change different options here. I will leave it just like the default, although I may put a different symbol in. Let's say for example I might put a little award ribbon here. Okay, and then we click OK, and you'll see our tags now ready to be used. I'll click OK, and if we click there, and we now apply our to be studied. Lastly, the whole purpose of tags, or one of the purposes of tags, is to find things. So we want to look at how do we do that. So we're going to do a find tags up here. You'll see that on the right hand side there is a lot of tags that have come up, and we're going to view a tags summary of this notebook, and so mark this as complete opposite. So what we've done by clicking that find tags is a summary of all the tags that are in this particular notebook that I've got. Now we can group them by different ways. In this case they will by tag names. We have done that now. We can click complete. Of course, clicking any of these will go to the page where those tags are. Last, it says create a summary page of tags in this notebook. Mark this as complete opposite. On the tag summary at the bottom you will see create summary page. I'll click create summary page, and you'll see that a lovely tag summary page has been created, which could be used a little bit like contents, and we can actually click on this particular tag and we've gone to that page where it was tagged itself, easily able to find things that we've tagged in a notebook. The final thing we've been asked to do is to tick it as complete. I hope this has helped you with tags. something that is really useful in OneNote.